Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Is it just me here? What is I hear myself? I'm killing me hearing myself. What's up, Rebel? Let's see. What do I need? I need some 108 point top loaders. Let me go find some real quick. I'll be right back. I need some larger top loaders. I'm good, Jay. What's going on? What's going on, Max? Tony B. Can you hear me? That's good. The Edge Fox. What's up, Nick? Just got off work. One sec. I don't have a job, Rebel. I am what they refer to as unemployable. So, so no one will actually give me a job. Whenever I would go to apply for jobs, they would point and laugh. And so I gave up trying to find a job. At the last interview that I went to, they said, you aren't even qualified to do this job. And I'm like, look, you doctors are only right about half the time. Anyway, I could be right half the time like you guys are. I've cut into plenty of steaks in my lifetime. Give me a fork and a knife. Let's get the job done. I'll chop something out of somebody. What's up, Tori? But they won't let me do it. Everyone claims I have to have some specialized training. Look at this. Look what I do now. There ain't no specialized training for this. Crazy people. So what we got going on today? Anything fun and exciting? I have nothing going on that's fun. Oh, no, that's not true. Okay, as promised, I think we're going to start with this. We're going to start with some snapshots. I like this. I like this product. It is very productive in a producing sort of way. Joey Bart. Joey Bart do 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 do. Joey Bart do 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 do. Joey Bart do 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 do. Joey Bart. You got to know how to pronounce the play. Oh, that is true. I guess I do. That's why. No wonder I screw it all up all the time. Victor Gonzalez. Marie Coffee starts off with an autograph before anything happens. Marie has an autograph. Victor Gonzalez. Don't know who he is. Looks like a picture to me. Starling Marte. Black and white. Miguel Tejada. Chin Ming Wong. I don't know who he is either. Kent Herbeck. I don't know these guys. Who are these guys? That's interesting. I like those boxes. I like having extra stuff. Don't you guys like having extra stuff? I like having extra stuff. So tomorrow, so yesterday's Facebook outage put a little cramp on my Kyle Lewis class something on the shipping, but we got it all today. Class 1 black, got it all done today. And down and out. I could not get to my Facebook page. I said to myself, Self, your world is coming to an end. You cannot access your Facebook page. Whatever will you do without social media? And so I fretted over all of the things that might be going on in the world that I could not figure out because I didn't have any social media to figure them out. I don't like these cards. I can't get a good angle on them. I can't get a good angle on them. Let's try down. What's up, Tom? Best of luck to you as well, Tom.
Hey, what time is your...
Am I better here? All right, I guess we're better now. Ronald Acuna. I can't see what class it is, guys. I really honestly cannot, so you're just going to have to forgive me. I'm old. I can't see anything. Chipper. Class 1, Andrew Vaughan, black. Class 1. What's going on? He's looking for his shoes. It is. I knew something was wrong because there were people running through the street screaming, and I was like, oh no, I wonder what happened. People are running through the street screaming. Outfielder for Detroit Tigers. Who could that be, I wonder? Is it Badu? Hey, nice. That's a good autograph to start with. And this lady came by, and she was in her nightgown, and she had curlers in her hair, and she was running around frantically in her front yard. And I was like, hey, Annette, what is going on? And she said, Facebook is down. And I was like, get back in the house. What's the matter with you? Take those curlers out of your hair. That sounded better in my mind than it actually worked out to be when it came out of my mouth. What are you going to do? Trevor Story. George Springer. So did you guys see the pictures of some of the things we got in? The jerseys and things. Did you guys see the Mickey Mantle? I told you that Mickey Mantle is. I thought he was like 6 inches tall. I really did. I thought it was tiny Mickey Mantle. I didn't think he was a foot tall and scary looking. Jazz Chisholm. Jonathan India. I don't like creepy dolls, and he's kind of a creepy doll. But I mean, he's signed by Mickey Mantle, so you know. Randy Johnson. Hey! I already sang this song 14 times. But I like him. I like him. Technically, he's for sale, but I don't think anyone's ever going to buy him. So I'm happy for him just to sit there forever. But I also did pick up several jerseys. Yeah, we'll see. I picked up some Ted Williams canceled checks. I thought those were cool too, just for the fun of it. Corey Seager, 93 out of 99. And then we have Jared Kelenic. I picked up an autographed baseball. That'll be part of the giveaways. And then also a certified autographed card from Kelenic. So I thought Kelenic would be kind of fun. So I picked up a few things as part of our weekly giveaway. Because, why not? Xander Bogaerts. Mookie. I have pictures, Tori. I'm telling you right now. If I hear noise and I run out there and the little sucker has moved, Mickey Mantle autograph on him or not, there's going to be a smashed doll and a pair of Mickey Mantle doll pants autographed for sale. I don't think I'm going to get much value out of it once I crush the life out of that little thing, but if it moves, all bets are off. Kirilloff, Willie Mays. Out of 75, Tyler Stevenson. Cincinnati Reds. I guess maybe the Mickey Mantle will seem like a decent guy. I guess if the doll sounds like Mickey Mantle when it talks, it doesn't say anything, crazy. Maybe I'll talk to him. I don't know. I mean, if it just wants to have a regular conversation about something. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back. I forgot to do something. Well. I always forget stuff.
What time is the first break then?
Now?
Well, is it starting like...
It's right now. I'm live right now. I am live right now.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to me about something?
No, I was just wondering.
No.
Really...
Then get the hell out of here. Quit bugging me.
Okay.
What's the matter with you? Get out of here, you little weird kid. All my kids think I'm a little weird, which is probably pretty true. Buster Posey. Nate Pearson. All right. Now. Yes, we did actually. We are on version number 3. You want to see it? Hold on, I'll show it to you real quick. I'll give you the show. Where you been? Oh, you've been gone for a week. Where you been? Oh, never mind. You don't have to tell me. I understand. So on the left here now are Nets plants. And up here in the left corner is where the gaming stuff is, the Flesh and Blood, and now we are carrying Pokemon, so Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, which is going away completely. We have the 2 tables in the middle by the door, which has that kind of stuff. TV's over here on the right. These 3 main tables, I just added a 3rd table, are all going to be my sports cards. Over here on the right, we have the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So there you go. There's a rundown of the new shop. On the other side, we have a gaming, area. Jesse already knows. He's seen that. So how was your vacation, Jesse? Did you get any new tattoos or anything? Joey Votto, Max Scherzer, Casey Mize. All right. Okay, we're gonna have this conversation now. We're gonna go back to this conversation. 47 out of 99. All right. So, who is going to win the game between the Cardinals and the Dodgers? It is the Cardinals' momentum versus the Dodgers. Got a lot. Did you really? Good for you. That sounds like fun. Hey, Net, can you go out there? I don't see Ian getting his butt up to go over there and talk to anybody. And there's somebody out there with the cards. Tell me to get over on the other side. Nick says the Cardinals. Max says the Cardinals. Mike doesn't have an answer, but he does say the Cardinals are pretty hot right now. I get it. You mean to tell me who Jesse? Who are the Dodgers pitching? That's mean. I wasn't going to bring that up, but you know, I'm going to bring it up. But they did finish under 500. All right, that's the only thing I'm going to say about that. Let it go, let it go. We've beaten up Max too long. Let it go, let it go. Even though it's a lot of fun. All right, that's my song. Yerman. Okay, who are the Dodgers pitching? Who are the Dodgers pitching? Oh, look at that. Speaking of Dodgers, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey. So it's Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer, future Hall of Famer Max Scherzer, who's pitching like a madman for the Dodgers right now versus the Cardinals' momentum. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's just going to be a great game. Thank the Lord the Giants don't have to play. That's all I got to say. I don't want to face the Cardinals in a one-game playoff, honestly. But I do believe that Scherzer is better than the Cardinals' momentum. I do believe that. I do think the Dodgers should win 7 out of 10 times. That's what I believe. That is my opinion. Max, I'm not making fun of him. I'm only making fun of him a little bit. Bo Bichette out of 150. That's a Class 1 blue. Class 1 blue. I mean, but let's be honest with each other. Since you brought it up, in the history of what should have been versus what was, the Cardinals have had as about a bad a season as anyone can remember recently, given how good they were supposed to be. That's just a statement of fact. I'm not making fun of the Padres. I do feel bad for. I like Tatis. I like Tatis. I think he's a great player. I think he's great for the game. Class 1. So I certainly am not rooting against him. I'm just not a big fan of that other guy that's there. You know? But you're going to have that, right? Some teams are going to underperform. Some teams are going to overperform. You know? I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough game. If it was here in St. Louis, I would try to get tickets and go to that Dodger game. I honestly, Juan Soto, Jake Cronenworth. So again, we're going to sleeve all these. I don't know why we're going to sleeve them all, but they probably should all be sleeved. And then, I don't know, man. Oh, Joey Bart Purple. Joey Purple. I'm getting tired of singing this song. Joey Purple, do 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 do. Joey Purple, do 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 do. Joey Purple, do 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 do. I'm glad the year's almost done. 4 out of 75. So this is a Class 2. Joey Bart Purple. I'm sorry. I have lots of enthusiasm for Joey Bart, but that was a mistake somebody made at the beginning of the year, saying that he was going to sing every time he hit a new Joey Bart. Bo Bichette. There's some baseball person out there, and that's helping him. Should I text you and tell him to get up and help your mom? I should. Lou Bob. Nolan Arenado. The Dodgers again. 3 Dodger autos. Maria's cleaning up. Maria's clean. Maria's cleaning up. Maria's killing it. So I think it's gonna be a good game. You know what I think, and I'm not trying to, you know, everybody, you're dissing this. I am not. I'm saying what I honestly believe after many years of both following baseball and covering baseball and paying attention to the sport and everything else. I think the Dodger Cardinals game is either going to be very competitive game or the Dodgers are just going to completely shut them down. That's my opinion. Alex Kirilloff, Class 2 red. That's a nice one. That's my opinion. 32 out of 50. I think that Scherzer is an absolute monster. It's always the last team. It is always the last team. Is there someone out there looking at cards? Is it? Do I need to go out there?
No, Vaughan's not coming.
What's he buying? Packs?
Maybe buying a box, but it's Heritage, I think.
Oh, he wants Heritage. Tell your mom we didn't reprice the Heritage, but they are $80 a box. $79.95. Oh, Topps Chrome? Tell him that's a little high too. If he's looking at the box. Hold on one sec, guys. Give me 1 minute. What's going on, Rudy? Sorry. You know, I got to tell you that Giants game against the Padres, we were just getting back from a show, Class 1, and then we sat down to watch the game here. I have never seen that much emotion from Buster Posey in my entire life. Never seen that much emotion from him. He was so fired up. And it only took the guy all these years to find some fire. I don't know. Maybe he wants a longer contract with the Giants. Don Mattingly out of 150 blue. I think the Giants are. I don't know. I wanted to watch MLB Network. Who are they predicting? I have no clue who's going to win between the Yankees and and Red Sox, though my gut tells me the Yankees probably should win that game. Class 1, Anthony Rendon. I guess he's not. He actually was fired up a few times. I was shocked to see it. That first single when he drove in 2 runs, man, he was all looky, Brian Hayes. Woo! I like it. Good start. Good start for this. And then honestly, if the Cardinals win, I get to see them come to, or get to see the Giants come to St. Louis and sweep them. So it would be hard not to go. I might have to take a night off of breaking and go watch the closeout game. Stanton, Sam Hoff, you Darvish, The Brewers are playing terrible right now, right? And you've taken out, I think, if the Cardinals or Dodgers, whoever loses, I think you're taking out the third best team. Not third best, but in the top 3 for the National League right now. 10 out of 25. So this is a class 3, Red. And that's, I think either one of them would beat the Brewers in a playoff series. I don't know. It's going to be fun. Giants might be out in the first round. Playing with house money, I'm okay. Freddie Singer. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it ahead of time. The Giants want it bad, and they do know how to win. That team knows how to win. 107 wins. They do know how to win some games. They do know how to make it happen. 90 out of 99. I don't think there's a lot of chance they lose in the first round, or whoever they're playing against in the playoffs. So, Mike Trout, that's my opinion. Nick Madrigal, Class 1 black. But I do think the Dodgers probably should win. These all got to be sleeved.
Yeah, I know.
What's this guy? Is he just wandering around?
No, he's just looking at stuff. He's has a stack of stuff he's gonna buy.
Make sure you're helping him. Helping your mom help him, Bobby Dahlbeck. So everyone, give me your thoughts here. Perdomo, Joey Bart, Class 1 black. Let's make some predictions. Now that we know who's in the playoffs, who's going to the World Series. Who is going to the World Series? It's prediction time. It's time for everybody to the Dodgers won't play the Giants. The Dodgers won't. If the Dodgers win, they're going to play the Brewers, and the Giants are going to play the winner of the East. If the Cardinals win, the Giants will play the Cardinals, and the East and the Brewers will play against each other. Give me 1 sec. Let me look at something. I think we're probably pretty good on that, but let me look. I mean, if he wants that last box, knock $20 off it. Braves versus Braves versus White Sox. Dane Dunning. I think if the Braves were the National League champions, it could happen. No, because the Giant, you cannot play interdivision. You cannot play interdivision like that if you have two teams from the same division. It doesn't work that way. So if you have two teams from the same division that are in the playoffs like that, then they come out and they would play the because they're interdivision, it's different. No, it's not. Are they? No, I don't think so, because that's not. I just read that yesterday that it wasn't that's not the way that it was. That if the Dodgers win, the Dodgers are going to play against the Brewers because they had the second best record and it's not interdivision. And if the Cardinals win, then it's Cardinals Giants because they won the wild card. They're not in the division. Somebody look that up. Really? No, I think you guys are all full of crap. I think you're all wrong. All of you. I think baseball is wrong too. So it's not just you, it's all of baseball. Because that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's dumb. Siri agree. Oh crap! All right. If Siri agreed with you, I have to admit that I'm wrong. And say that sucks. 147 out of 150. Because you're taking the two best teams and matching them up in the first round. I think that's that's not the way it's been in the past. So I don't know why that's being changed now. I think there's some West Coast bias going on here. There's some West Coast bias going on here. What's he want? Don't fix anything. Tell your kids to keep an eye on stuff. Xander Bogaerts. Out of 50, Monty Harrison Blue. Didn't we see something in that said if the Dodgers win, the Dodgers will play against the Brewers? I swear that I saw that.
I don't remember what we saw. I'm not sure at all. I thought you said the Cardinals. Oh no, I don't know.
I could swear, and I'm being honest about this. I could swear that's the way that it's always been. And I swear that I just read that the other day. The Giants won't know who they're playing against until after the Cardinals and Dodger game because of the interdivision thing. But that's okay. It doesn't make a difference. I think that's sad if that's the way that went down, because Major League Baseball has given up an opportunity to really have a good setup then for the championship series for the National League. I mean, either Cardinals, Giants, or Giants, Dodgers. I mean, that's just great. No. If you guys say that's the way it is, I believe you guys. Jake Cronenworth. Lord knows I've been wrong before. 6 out of 75. So that is a Class 1 red. Yes. What are you picking, goofball? That's it? Weak. I'd have talked him into buying more. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty good at getting people to buy things at shows and stuff when they don't even know that they wanted them. Paul Goldschmidt, Class 1 black. I sold off one of the Twins, Class 2 black. Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, Gotti. I sold off one of the Twins before the guy knew he bought him. Yeah, I only let him return him because, you know, Lincoln got a little emotional about it. And so I was like, fine, stay. Your mom will be happy anyway. Javier Baez. Joey Gallo, Class 2 black. Mark McGuire. Jose Ramirez. Rafael Marchand. Hey, Phillies auto. I like it. Guys, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. You can hold on one sec for me. What is that? What is that? So what do you end up going with? Just a box of Select?
He got the Select and he got one gold label. I tried talking to buy all gold label.
Gold? Oh, okay.
He didn't. Do you want a Zip Fizz or do you want a Pepsi?
Zip Fizz is fine. Gyro, whatever his name is. So anyone have any fun things going on in the last couple of days since we last talked? Anyone have anything exciting happen? Anything fun happen? Anything new? Tomorrow is Donruss Optic. Donruss Optic. Somebody called and asked about Optic?
Yeah.
What did they say?
I don't know. Ian was on there. He asked me if they had it. I said no.
It's not due out till tomorrow.
That's why we don't have it then.
Make sure Ian tells people that it's not due out until tomorrow. Or I don't understand why. Honestly, if he doesn't know, why don't people come and ask me? Somebody needs to ask me. I don't care if I'm in the middle of a break. I don't want people having wrong information. You Darvish Blue. Oh. What was the Twitter post about yesterday? Nothing in particular. You know, I just, you know, I go to these shows all the time, you know, and I go and do these shows, and there's just so many. It's just, you know, oh, how'd that go? Disc golf tournament, huh? 89 out of 99. It's you know, it's just sad that there's more dishonest people out there than there are honest people. You know, that's all. People in this hobby will unfortunately, there are more people in this hobby who would cheat other people than there are people who are honest about it. And that's just sad to me. It's just sad to me. Corey Seager, and I don't get it, you know. So that's all. So it scores like regular golf, Tori, I guess. 21 out of 99. Yeah, I saw the picture. Good for you. Half marathon. That's like a lot of running. That is awesome. Gleyber Torres. And hey, look at that. Another good rookie auto. Jake Cronenworth. Jeez. Lots of good rookie autos in this box. Case. You know, you just see some people and they knowingly do the wrong thing, and that it just, you know, sometimes it just bugs me. Sometimes it just bugs me. You know, and I just believe that once you, even if you're wrong, once you tell someone you're going to do something, you do it. You do it. You don't go, oh wait, Manny Machado, you know, and it didn't have anything, that didn't have anything to do with me. I just was part of the, you know, the aftermath of all of that. So, you know, whatever. Manny Machado. 23 out of 25. So this is a Class 3 red. Class 3 red, Manny. And I just don't dig it. And the unfortunate reality is when you think about eBay and, you know, the things that happen on eBay all the time, Andrew Vaughan, Chris Bryant, you know, and it just, you know, sometimes it bums you out a little bit that everybody has an angle. Everybody is looking for something. 98 out of 99. Can't you just be a decent person just for the sake of being a decent person, because that's the right thing to be? You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Baez. Everybody, all these, half the guys of these shows, and this is the honest truth, are just looking for a way to scam somebody new. You Darvish. And that, you know, that kind of sucks. And then people, you know, then they come talk to me and, you know, I don't know. Willie Mays. Joe Adele. Alex Caroline. Joey Bart. I heard that guy. I think it's nice that people come and talk to me about things like that. You know, that they're willing to, you know, they think enough about what we do to come over there and say, hey, Dune, what do you think about, you know. Hello.
Hey, Dan, it's Sarah.
What's happening, Sarah?
Hey, I got some more gold label in. It's at the market price, like 80 boxes.
What's the market price on it?
109.
What's the, is it, you guys have a little bit in that I can call you back tomorrow? Or is it close to being out?
Let me put some on your account if you're thinking about it, just in case. And then you can give me a call tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I, well,
Sure you can get.
you know, if we were doing it, we'd do 8.
Okay. Perfect. I'll throw it on there, and then we'll talk tomorrow and finalize it or not.
Okay, sounds good.
I got the message from Roger, and I was like, oh, dude, immediately called you.
I appreciate it.
All right, I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Gold. Hank Aaron. Out of 75, Trevor Rogers. Man, numbers are better in this case. Every case is getting a little bit better. I like that. I like that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong that does it seem like that to you guys? That everybody's got an angle, everybody's got, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has something they're trying to scam someone out of and act like, you know, man, oh man, if I'd have known all these people were going to come walking in, I'd have finished getting everything priced and back out. Hey, Nat, you got another one out there. Shohei. Andrew Vaughan. Blue out of 99.
Are we willing to buy Pokemon singles?
I don't think we're ready for it yet.
Okay, I'll let him know that.
I mean, I just don't think.
I figured.
I mean, we gotta get some kind of rhythm with it before we do anything. Class 2 blue. How do you putt at a disc golf? But the folks who aren't scammers are the ones that get. That is, it's true. It's true. But I don't know. I just don't understand why the desire to be that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's all. If I give my word, I keep my word. Sixto Sanchez, Corey Seager. Jake Cronenworth, blue. Oh, okay. Throw it in the basket. All right. Jake Cronenworth. 73 out of 150. I can't bend it too far that way. There we go. That's better. Trevor Story. All right. Joey Bart. Ichiro. Hey, look at that. Another good rookie autograph. Good grief. Andrew Vaughan. This has been a pretty good case for rookie autographs. So at the show on Sunday, here's the thing. You guys want to hear story time? You want to hear story time? I got a story to tell you. If you don't want to hear any stories, you just want me to just open, I'll just open. It's okay. Dalton Varsho. I have a pretty interesting, sad but interesting story. Clayton Kershaw. Taylor. So there are effectively two of us at the show who sell wax. Casey Mize. Being this old guy who's been doing it forever. So at the last show, the show before this one, 2 shows ago, the promoter of the show, who's a nice guy, Alec Bone, Kirilov, class 1 black, Kelnick, class 1. So again, all these class 2 black, all these are getting sleeved. Tried to put us across from each other. The promoter's a good guy, but I'm like, I got to tell you, having the 2 guys that sell wax right across from each other is probably a mistake. Can you put me somewhere else? I don't really want to cramp this guy's style. And so he's like, oh man, I don't know why. Black Jonathan India. Wow, you're getting good rookies there. Ronald Acuna, red out of 75, so class 1 red. And he put me at a different place, which was good because I didn't want to be across from that other guy because he's a nice guy, but he is ridiculous expensive. And I mean, some of the things he sells are twice what we sell them for that he hasn't priced out at. especially supplies. He's just one of those con artist guys. A 5,000 count box. If you're charging people effectively $9 for a 5,000 count box, there's something wrong. You're cheating somebody. And his whack. It just And so this then we came to the show yesterday, and the promoter put us across from each other again. This time I had two tables. Skirloff, Tatis, Black. Luis Patino. And I was like, man, you cannot put us across from each other. I said, you gotta, is there anywhere else I can move? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I screwed it all up. I didn't mean to mess this up. I mean, I believe him. I think he sincerely didn't mean to mess up. But you've effectively taken the two guys. I mean, how on earth would you ever put us across from each other? And I was like, it's not for me. I don't have a problem for me. But you compare apples to apples on the table, and he's twice as high as we are on some of these things. It's just not going to be, you're just being unfair to him. And I know he's been doing the show longer than me. He's like, I get it, and I'm sorry, and I'm like, fine. So we set up across from this guy, and his ridiculous prices, and several times during the show, people are over at his table. They'd buy something, they'd turn around, and then they'd look, and there it is on my table for a third, a half. Of what this guy's selling it for. Class 2, Black, Aaron Judge. And they're like, their mouth drops open. And so he was being a little, this guy was being a little goofy yesterday. The other guy, our Sunday, Class 3 Black. I'm going to put a sleeve on that and a top loader. And so, I was trying to be a nice guy, and just, be friendly and stuff, but what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You just, and I don't know what to say to people in that situation. Why are you so much cheaper? That's not the question you should be asking. The question you'd be asking is, how come he's so expensive? Javier Baez. And people would walk over, and I was getting dirty looks, but people would walk to his table. Then they'd see, and then they turn around and they walk over to ours, and then they buy from me. Well, it's not my fault that we're cheaper than you are. I mean, lower your price a little bit. Stop acting like it's the middle of the pandemic and nobody can get anything. This guy's charging $6 for a pack of top loaders, and I've got the Chinese top loaders for $3. But one guy came up and he said, "What do you charge for top loaders in your shop?" And I said, "Not $6." And, I get a dirty look, but what do you want me to do? I mean, how do you. And so that was the interesting thing about yesterday. I tried to, send people his way, but, he was not happy that we were across from him. And I don't blame him. But you know what? There's a lesson for you. If you weren't trying to jam everybody up in the first place, Class 2 Black Jeter, maybe you wouldn't have that problem, If your prices are so high that the guy that you have working with you, Class 1 Black DeGrom, comes over to my table and says, "Hey, Dune, do you think you can get me some triple threads?" Something's wrong, right? I mean, something's wrong when the guy I'm like, yeah, well, let me know. You send me, call me up and I'll let you know what I can help you out with. But something's wrong when that's what your guys are doing. Dalton Varsho, wow, out of 75. And so it was that kind of show. So we show up at 9 o'clock, right? We show up at 8:30. We're ready to go by 9 o'clock. Doors open up. This guy has reduced the price of getting into the show to $2. It was $5. $2. Show opens at 9 o'clock. There's like 20 people. There's more dealers than people walking around, right? And first thing that happens is the same thing that happens every single time. I got two guys who come over to my table. They buy my stuff. They go price it up at their table. I don't care. Buy my stuff. That's what I'm there for. Let's sell it. So I sell my stuff to those two like we always do. They go and they jack up the price. Cronenworth, Arena. And by 10 o'clock, we're up to maybe 25 people. By noon, the show was over. By 9 o'clock, by noon, there was nobody left in the room. And we're just sitting there looking at each other. All the dealers, 51 out of 75. Ken Griffey Jr. purple. But then I got this other dealer who comes in. You know, these, let's see, what's the nice way to say this? These guys who think that everyone thinks that when you're at a show, I can't say everyone because I don't think this, but there's a lot of the guys who are there who feel like they're above the show that they're at. They're above the show that they're at. I guess that's the right way to say it, because they come across with an air of, what is this one? So this must be the relic. The air of, you know, I guess that's the only way to say it. I'm better than the show. Brian Hayes. Look at that, Andre Dawson out of 50. I like it. So one of these particular people, and he's like this most time, comes over there and he says, "Hey, I have 2 rows, and one is of cards, and it's Tatis, it's Vlad Jr., it's Ronald Acuna, it's Wander Franco, and is that the big guys that I got? Anyway, I think that's the 4 big ones that's in there." And he says, "Hey, I'm interested in buying all those." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I said, what are you hoping to get out of it?" And he's like, "Well, what's the best you could do?" I said, "I have no idea. I have no idea how much all these cards are, you know?" And so he's like, "Well, do you think you maybe would add them up? I really am interested in buying them all, and let's see if we can work it out." I'm like, "Ah, geez." And so I told Dune, he was there with me. I said, "Let's add these up real quick for this guy." So we add them up, $6,500, right? $6,500 in the ones that he was interested in. I told him $6,500. That's the comp number. What are you hoping to be at? Well, you know, then we play that. I think there's a little bit of a ding on this corner, guys, for this Gallo. Then we're playing that. What do you want? How much you want to pay game? You know, what do you want for it? What do you want to do? And I'm like, "Dude, okay, let me work it out." So I sat down and I was like, "You know what? I'll take the show is dead. Let's see if we can move some of this stuff." And so I go to him and I say, "Look, 6,500, 60% of that is 3,900. I said, I'm going to give it to you for 4,000, but I want 1,000 in trade." I said, "That puts you at the number you want to be at." Because he said if he's close to 70%, when it's something that he can move quickly, I can move all these quickly, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "All right, fine." And you had some things I wanted in trade. He had something I was going to grab for Jesse. He had something else that I was going to grab for Matt Bischoff. There was a Kershaw auto, patch auto that he had that was really nice. And there was a Dylan Carlson auto. And there was a couple other small pieces. But anyway, and so I said, there are a few things that I'm interested in. And he says, "Okay, I thought you would like it. If I'm going to work it out in a trade like that, Jesse, I'll just, you know." Anyway, so then he keeps coming back to the table, Bo Bichette and Ryan Jeffers. And then he starts going through the singles, right? And he takes out all of the Vlad Jr. no numbers that I have. I have 6, 8 of them left. And he says, "Will you keep these aside? Because even if we don't work the other deal out, I definitely want these." I'm like, "Fine, I'll keep them aside for you." And so then he goes and he's wandering around, you know, doing nothing like everybody else is doing because there wasn't anybody at the show. I'm going to start doing my own shows, guys. Jesse has inspired me to do my own shows. We have a mall that's literally 5 minutes away from us. I'm going to start setting up and doing my own mall show. I think that's a smart thing to do. Anyway, so So then I don't see him for a while, and after all this rigmarole, I really want this. Can we get this worked out? And I want to, these are the kind of cards that I'm, all this nonsense. I'm like, yeah, I'll work it out with you, and I was willing to work it out with you. I turn around and he's gone. He's gone. All of his stuff is gone. He's just out of there. And I'm like, you know what, dude? I had how many people come by and ask about those Tatis no numbers? No, I'm holding them. So this guy over here wants to get him. I'm sorry, guys. And then his butt up and runs. And I'm like, okay, so I'm out sales now. Out of 50, Bellinger, that's a class 2 red. And, whatever. That's what kind of a show it was. And then I found out there's a 3-day show here every October. And just found out about it yesterday. Just found out about the show yesterday. Went and talked to the guy. He's like, oh, man, I'm sorry. It's all sold out. And I said, is there a wait list? Kelnick Black Class 1. He said, yeah, the wait list, there's no chance. There's no chance. If I'd have known. We have been at these shows together for how long? You couldn't said anything? Hey, do you think maybe you want a table? I'd have been like, yeah, it's a 3-day show. It's like 10 minutes away from here. Well, maybe 15. So that's the kind of day it was on Sunday. Thank goodness the Giants won. Class 1, Ryan Mountcastle. Ken Griffey Jr. So, sometimes you're going to have those shows. And then all the nonsense with the people and they're playing the games and, you got people brand new to the hobby who say they're brand new to the hobby, and then you try to scam them, and then leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Kansas City Royals, Bubich. And then the hobby loses somebody because you guys you just cannot be honest with people about anything. Bubich, Last Box Mojo. Last Box Mojo. I know I'm rambling on. I apologize. Any of you guys do shows at any? Have any of you guys do shows at all? Or do you guys just go to shows? If you go to shows, if you do shows, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've had to deal with that kind of foolishness. I know Jesse just put one on here recently, so he's got to know about this kind of nonsense. Shaquille O'Neal, purple jersey. Hey, Jesse. Shaquille O'Neal, purple signed custom jersey. Beckett authenticated. Some may be signed on the 3 and others on the 4. Derrick Henry signed custom jersey. I know you're a Lakers fan. It's so amazing to me that these shows how different they are. That there's not a person at this Sunday show in the entire time we've been doing this Sunday show has come up to offer to sell anything. No one. And on the Saturday show, it's coming up into a week from Saturday. All these guys come up and to a person they want overcomp on their stuff. It is just so completely and totally different for being, the same basic area. Ricky Henderson. It is just amazing to me. Francisco Lindor, Buster Posey. Class 1 black, Casey Mize. Is Katie helping out sleeving these things, or is this all in? Giancarlo Stanton. George Springer. Hey, again, if anybody wants any boxes of Gold Label, shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. I can ship with this stuff when we send this out. Joey Votto. Freddie Freeman. How about 120? Mike Trout. Aaron Judge. Freddie Freeman. Scooball. Rafael Devers, red. Rafael Devers, red. $20 out of 75, so it's a Class 1. Class 1 red. Still haven't hit a gold nugget. I want a gold nugget. It is Beckett authenticated. Last, let's see what the last one is. Tyler on the back. Xander. Trevor Rogers. Is Trevor Rogers still in line to be National League Rookie of the Year? If so, that one's okay. But I think it's time for me to do my own shows. Free admission. No one's making a profit. We're just doing the doing this at somewhere everybody can just walk in and walk out whenever they want. You know, 75. Dealers aren't getting jammed up for shows where there's nobody there. You're helping cover the cost. And that's it. That's what I want to do. Purple, red, shade Cronenworth. Purple. Steve Garvey. That's a good one. Blue. Badu. And Victor. All right, so recap time. Jared Kelnick. I got, like I said, I got an autographed Kelnick ball and a authenticated autograph card that'll be one of the giveaways. Class 3 black. Blue. Corey Seager. These are all non-autographed out of 99, so that is a Class 2 blue. Casey Mize out of 99, Class 2 blue. Bo Bichette out of 150, Class 1 blue. Don Mattingly out of 150, Class 1 blue. Brian Mountcastle out of 150, Class 1 blue. What is going on here? I'm not liking this, the way this is going. This is not... Mookie Betts out of 50, Class 3 blue. Yu Darvish out of 99, Class 2 blue. Andrew Vaughan out of 99, Class 2 blue. And Jake Cronenworth, out of 150, Class 1 blue. Nick Madrigal out of 150, Class 1 blue. Purple. Yeah, still working on it. Class 1 purple, Brady Singer out of 99. Corey Seager out of 99, Class 1 purple. Shane Bieber out of 99, Class 1 purple. Joe Adele out of 75, Class 2, 75 purple. Javier Baez out of 99, Class 1 purple. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 75, Class 2 purple. And Joey Gallo out of 35, Class 3 purple. Reds, Alex Kirilloff. Got some nice reds. Out of 50, Class 1 red. Class 2 red, sorry. Yu Darvish out of 25, Class 3 red. Jake Cronenworth out of 75, Class 1 red. Manny Machado out of 25, Class 3 red. Ronald Acuna out of 75, Class 1 red. Cody Bellinger out of 50, Class 2 red. And Rafael Devers out of 70 I'm going to say 70 fly for the rest of the night. Class 1 red. Our case hit, that's not always in the case, 10 out of 50. Andre Dawson, MLB Legends, 10 out of 50 for the Cubs. Out of our extra box, because we can, it was Victor Gonzalez for the Dodgers. Badu, that's a very nice base auto for the Tigers. There's auto number 2 for the Dodgers, Mitch White. Dane Dunning for the Texas Rangers. Rafael Marchand for the Phillies. Luis Patino for the Rays. Ryan Jeffers for the Twins. I got no Giants. Did I get a Giant? I don't think I did. Huh. Oh well. Bubich for the Kansas City Royals. Trevor Rogers for the Miami Marlins. Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. Cabrian Hayes, very nice one for the Pirates. I don't know why I'm saying 75. And Andrew Vaughan. So several good rookie autographs in this. I'm happy with the rookie autographs. It's nice. And then we actually got some decent numbers on the other stuff, which is good as well. So 3/75s, Dalton Varsho. I think he's going to be a good player too for the Diamondbacks. Trevor Rogers for the Marlins, and Tyler Stevenson. So those are all pretty decent. And then these ones, I'm not real sure about Monty, but he's out of 50. But also Steve Garvey, 18 out of 50. Nothing wrong with Steve Garvey and his many children. All right, guys, there you go. Break 1 is in for the night. I'm sorry that I rambled on the entire time. My thoughts are not my own. They're on that creepy Mickey Mantle. Creepy Mickey Mantle. All right, next listing goes live at the top of the hour. If you're not going to be back, thanks. Appreciate you guys. As always, Don Russ Optic will be tomorrow, and we will have it. Yes, we will have it. So thank you very much. Appreciate you guys as always, and I will talk to you soon.